Oh,
Hi, everybody.
back to too many cords. Aren't we in a wireless age? Like, don't we have Bluetooth?
I
and
tried to
stuff?
tell
Thing is
you.
too much Bluetooth.
Oh, hello, everybody. My name is Christa,
Kevin.
So-
I'm Alex.
and we are the husband.
They are.
Ooh, that got weird.
Got a little weird.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Yeah.
Kevin and I are the husband and wife team behind LCRC. Alex, not part of that relationship, but he
No.
is part of LCRC. He is our race director here at LCRC. A face with a name, but probably you know him already if you are familiar with the Slow is Fast RC podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome.
This is the
To
part,
me? Oh, you're saying welcome to me?
This is the part where you're supposed to say something.
Hi.
Good start.
It's
There
his
we go.
first day on a podcast. Yeah, whoever knew. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump into some of our comments.
Oh, wow.
Who was first?
Shane and Michelle were the first ones tonight. Hello to Shane and
Alright.
Michelle.
Alright.
Didn't have enough of us all day today, so they're back in the comments again. And then there's the Garris family. Thank you so much for joining us. Taylor, you're third in 1 day countdown.
Technically,
At least
I beat
he's
him,
still on a
right?
podium.
I beat Taylor, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
So-
For sure.
So that's going to be twice this week, and I beat him.
Okay.
Ooh, fighting words. Oh, I
Throwing
remember.
down.
Fighting words. Write that down.
Got that. Also, there's our friend Samantha Heil. Thank you for joining us. Jody and Rob want to know who's here already.
The Samojis are here already.
They are.
They are.
Yeah, so they should
Yeah.
know all kinds of people that are here already.
In I call them the New Jersey group, Petrella and Caruso, and those guys are here.
We passed
Mike Reams
Dean's,
here.
and Caruso was getting gas at Dean's,
Yeah.
and Adeline wanted me to call and tell everyone that Rob Caruso was here. I was like, I'm pretty sure they'll know in just a few minutes. But
Red's here. Dennis Brew is here.
Optographs.
Updegraff's
Wow,
here.
they're here early.
There's,
Dawn.
oh yeah, Hillard's here.
Pierre's.
Oh, Pierre's here.
Yes.
I didn't see them
Man.
yet.
They pulled in right before me.
Yeah.
they got to come early then.
Oh,
Yeah.
They
Wow.
don't play. They love
And-
this race.
And
I know.
there's
They win a lot at this race.
it'll come to me, but there's a big group in the back, like right at the front corner of Primitive. Forgive me.
Let's wait till
But
it
it'll
comes to you.
yeah.
Hi, Chad Leitzel. There's David. Thank you for joining. There is my friend Robin, who's going to be helping me all weekend long. Hello
Robin.
to Robin Heil. And there's Dave.
Uncle Mike.
Says Taylor is not there. Alex has no idea what to do.
Yeah, I usually just
Eh,
give the
he's
podcast
okay.
to Taylor, and Taylor tells me what we're going to do.
He does a good
Yeah.
job at that.
Yeah, he's very
Mike,
good.
I'm
He
also,
does.
I've been helping. I was teaching Alex some things about OBS, so he'll have questions for you later.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kimmy.
There's Gimme, and Jason is only 30 minutes out. Hi,
all right,
Jason. We'll
all
see you
right.
soon. Todd Willow, we'll see you. There's Cody. He
Well,
was just here
I was
too.
gonna say Cody Senior was here.
Yeah, he was
but-
leaving, or I was arriving. He was leaving, so I saw
Oh,
him.
all
We were
right,
passing in the night.
Hello, goodbye.
all right,
Yes.
all right.
And there's Tim
Oh,
Long. Thank you
hey.
for joining us, Tim.
Were your ears ringing today, Tim? I talked about you several times.
I just did. Yeah.
Ooh, Robin has great news for the cancer race. She says she just got the gift certificate picked up from Mifflin Hill Beverage. So
Ooh.
that's the beer distributor, our favorite beer distributor.
Yeah.
And we got a gift certificate to them. I will tell you what, if you like
My
to
beer
partake in a little bit of drinking, there's some things in it for the cancer race this year.
That's what I heard.
I don't care if you like wine. The Nipples donated, there's like 5 bottles of wine, a wine rack, and all the snacks you need to go with it. Like, amazing donation.
You had me at snacks.
Then that liquor, or I'm going to show you guys later, but there's a liquor basket that just came in. The
From the
Hefner
Hefners,
family.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. I had to like kind of rip they had a really pretty bow on it. But I just ripped the bow up so that I could see all the goodies inside that one.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And then Lonnie Snyder made a donation. Did you see that one?
No.
It has some like of those moonshine bottles in it. And then like it has the mixers in it with it.
Is that right?
So I think it's Hazards bottles.
Is that the one that had the A&W root beer in it?
Yes. And I think
Okay,
it's like the
I saw
Hazards
that.
you would want to mix with the root beer.
Yeah.
It's got my name all over
I
it.
tell you what. And then not to mention all these gift cards and stuff.
It's crazy.
It's pretty
Lots
great.
of cool stuff.
Yes. Mike
Good
Egelberger,
question.
I missed it. He said, I'm ready for anything. OBS. Okay.
Careful what you
teach
wish
our
for,
guys.
Uncle Mike. You're going to be in trouble.
The Garris family wants to know if Dean's fills the propane. Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
I have 4 donations coming out tomorrow evening. Wonderful. That'll be great. Is it cold? No.
Nope. Still in the mid to high 70s, low 80s.
Yeah,
Yep.
it might be deceiving because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but it was weird today. We got rain for a really short amount of time. It just
Yeah.
there was just a chill in the
Yeah.
air. It's gone now.
To be fair, if I had my comfort choice, I would have a long sleeve T-shirt on right now.
Actually, me too.
Yeah.
That would
yeah.
be better than this. So, yeah, for sure.
It's one of those situations where, like, it feels a little chilly inside because the air conditioning is still on and running.
Yeah.
The air's
But
moving.
but if you step outside the door, it's comfy in a T-shirt kind of thing. Yeah, we have
Well,
that.
it's a little sticky outside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah.
So, Alex, how are you?
Good.
Are you excited for this one?
Oh, I'm so stoked.
This
I got
was
my pocket full of money. An
Your
envelope.
First race last year. First race to LCRC ever
Mhm.
last year.
Yes.
This one. I
Wow,
remember
it's
because we were set up at the tent and he was like right across the way.
Mm-hmm.
We got basically he was my best friend by the end of the weekend.
But yeah.
And how, remind me, who came up to me and said their friend Alex would be willing to call a race or two if we were
No,
interested?
I did.
You told me that?
I cooked the books a lot before that, to be fair.
Well, yeah, but it was
You have
so
to be careful. Cooking the books can mean a lot of things.
Well,
No. This is a good story because we haven't ever actually had this conversation between us. But you came to me and told me that you were an announcer, but then a bunch of your friends were like, "Oh no, he's really good." And so I was like, "Okay, I'll give him a shot." So then we had a conversation. I was like,
Right.
"Okay, he can look me in the eyes and he can shake my hand. He's got a, that's required. You know what I mean?"
That's a big deal
Good
to Christa,
start.
for sure.
So then I went to you and I said, "Hey, I want to throw him in the booth for a test round."
Yeah, because
And you were like,
because at the time Ed needed help,
"Yes."
and Ed was basically stuck running the show by himself.
Well, you were bailing him out, and it was
Yeah.
too much on you,
Yeah,
and we needed another person.
Yeah.
And so, and then it was funny because afterwards you came down and you said something about, "I'm so glad Taylor talked to you." I was like, "Taylor never mentioned anything." And there was lots of other people, but Taylor, I didn't even know Taylor
So
knew you.
you knew Taylor at that
well,
time?
Taylor and I knew each other for
Yeah, well,
a few
I'm
years now.
throwing
yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, we met at Motorama, like 22 maybe.
Oh.
And then he ended up coming out to WO that same year. And then
Okay.
since then, we,
Okay.
always put together Motorama. And then,
Well, I'm not trying to throw Taylor under the bus, but I'm officially throwing Taylor under the bus because he never mentioned a thing.
big guy to fit under the bus. So I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
push that bus right off of him.
Samantha says Alex became a Many of Us Ladies fan. He kept coming back for more tickets. Yeah,
Spent a lot of money.
you did. But you won a lot of stuff.
Well, you spend that much money, you're bound to win something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Shane said something that I have to find. Shane Yoder says, I have a real estate question. Since the feds raised the interest rates, is Gavin living rent-free inside Uncle Mike's head for this weekend?
It's because of the points.
I get it.
I didn't know if he got it.
He did look like he got it.
Guiltily, I was too busy reading other comments, and since I'm only can walk and or chew gum at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, Robin has her basket all ready for the weekend. That's awesome. Don says 70 degrees at his camper right now. Going to be some good sleeping weather. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That is good sleeping weather. Hi, Brianna. Congratulations. Did you everybody see? Used to be able to see her in the comments as Brianna Bowersock. She is now officially a Hurley. Her and Derek got married.
Nice.
So
Congrats.
She told me today, you're gonna have to change my name in the
Change your
computer
name, yeah.
now.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's
Awesome.
very
I have to do an edit
exciting.
there.
That's two racers getting married. It's very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Taylor says you were at the table sitting across from me when I said it. Laugh out loud. He's talking to me, but I don't remember that. I didn't come from you, Taylor. Sorry. Tim says, was he going back
Welcome
for
to my
tickets
world.
or cooking the books, flirting?
Hey, Tim, when you want to announce at the greatest track in the world, you do what you got to
Dude.
do. You know what I mean?
He wasn't flirting with me. I'll make that
No,
official.
no. Just with Taylor.
Oh, Sean says he'll be there tomorrow night. Awesome. Excited about that. So good stuff. Okay, so I've been looking forward to Hump Day because I have things I want to tell you. And we have been ships in the night. I mean, you too, but you're not in our relationship right now. We've been
Different
ships
night,
in the
different
night.
ship.
Yeah.
So I have stories that I want to tell you. And I was like, I'm going to save it for Hump Day. Now, I cannot remember all of them right now, but I will tell you the first one. Adeline had horseback riding lessons tonight. Aunt Pete came.
Yeah.
And she was struggling with figure eights, but she was getting it. But she was having a hard time. So
to set the stage, figure eights right now are a big deal because she's only been doing outer circles for how long now?
Or cutting across.
You know,
Cutting the arena in half, but she's not been doing circles. Well, today we actually went from a wide figure eight, so as big as you could, to now she wanted to do tighter, and she was struggling with that because it's easy to make a horse turn tight or big, but like finding that little in between is a little hard, especially at a jog. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we were practicing. She was struggling a little bit. At the end, Holly, her trainer, said, you need to practice on your horses at home. So Mom, take her out to the field and whatever. And I'm like, okay. So then Adeline pipes up and she goes, well, I actually want to ride, me and my mom want to ride bareback. I'm like, stop saying anything to the trainer. Could you just not, like, we don't need to. She's like, oh, really? You think you do? I'll make you do it. That's what she says. I'll make you do it right here in the arena. You think you want to ride bareback.
So that's like saddle off.
No saddle, which is much harder because you have to have great balance. Mm-hmm. And then, let alone, you start really moving. Oh, my gosh. Anyway.
We like riding a dirt bike with no foot pegs.
Oh, yeah.
Or a seat.
Sounds terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah, that's actually a really good analogy. Yeah.
Thanks.
So anyway, we did figure eights for a little bit with a saddle on. And then we pulled the saddle, and she walked figure eights bareback. But she did actually really well with it, so I was excited to tell you. So
I like the pictures you posted of her standing on it, standing on the horse. I wanted to comment, is she going to do a kickflip next? Or?
So, of course, Aunt Pete, that all came from Aunt Pete.
Yeah.
Two of our horses in our barn are Aunt Pete's, and she lends them to us. And including Adeline's horse that she rides. So they're very, very good horses. It's like that whole disclaimer, don't try this at home. Mm-hmm. And it's, okay, that's all fine and good, but we're on this ride and Aunt Pete goes, Adeline wants to sit side saddle. She doesn't want to sit in the saddle. She sit sideways. Pete's like, go ahead, do it. And I'm like, she does not need to sit side saddle. She can sit there like the rest of us and, I don't know, make her do it side saddle. So next thing you know, she's sideways. Then she's like, bet she can't stand up. And I'm like, Pete. So then before you know it, they're both standing up. Now they're riding down the trail side saddle. Then they're leaning back and they've got their legs out and they're riding down the trail that way. I am like, you're a bad influence. Yeah.
Aunt Pete is definitely a bad influence.
I'm glad that you led into that story, though, because while we're at the lessons, Aunt Pete pulls her phone out and shows Holly all these videos and pictures. Yes. No. That was part of the story I wanted to tell you. Yeah. So Holly was like, Adeline, basically, why are you doing that? And Aunt Pete's like, 'cause I dared her. She's like, so Holly said, from now on, Adeline, if Aunt Pete dares you to do something, you just need to make her do it first. And then you can do it. If she won't do it first, then don't do it. Oh, man. Okay, do you have stories to tell while I check up on the comments?
So, stories to tell. I don't have anything that can compete with our child doing daredevil stuff on a horse, let alone bareback.
Yeah.
Stories to compete, ain't got it. Stories, yes.
What about goat? I thought your goat story would compete with that.
Well, I was leading to that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But it's mildly incriminating. So, for some reason, I'm not really good at receiving alerts for messaging on my phone. when the phone rings, like if someone tellies me, Toby, I know you never watch, but you'd get a kick
He
out of
does
that.
watch. He just watches the next day.
If someone tellies me on the phone, I get it and I answer. Even if I don't know the number, most of the time, even if it says potential spam, because all the things. But messaging in all of the avenues, I'm going to say I don't get the alerts, especially from my wife as a rule.
100%.
So I'm really poor at like the jolly on the spot response. So it's Wednesday night before a race. It as a rule, Wednesday night before the race is always 5 o'clock is tents, tables, and chairs and the whole bit. Adeline had horseback riding lessons tonight at 5, which was a reschedule thing that just happened on a whim. But so Christa and Adeline weren't here, and I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's cancer race and there's all kinds of raffle stuff coming in, and there's the circus tent with the, our friend Laura was here with her husband, and they were bringing extra tables and chairs, and we're scatterbrained everywhere. And the next thing you know, I finally look at my phone. Yeah, there's a picture message from our neighbor of our 2 new goats standing outside the fence at the fencer. And he says, I think your goats are out. Like, no shit, Sherlock. Like, but obviously. Like, Joe, thanks, Joe. Thanks for the heads up. I'm on it, right? And I know the wife and Adeline are tied up because they're the other direction at horseback riding lessons. So I'm like, well, I look at the timestamp on the picture message, and it was 4:34, I'm going to say. And the moment when I looked at the timestamp was 5-something or after.
Mm-hmm.
I only know because I grabbed Shane and we jumped in the truck and went out to the farm, which is like 6 to 8 minutes away.
So were the goats, did they run from you? Tell me about it.
So we're coming out the valley to the farm, and I'm telling Shane, hey, listen, the salt and pepper colored one is Poppy. She's super friendly. She'll come right to you for the grain, no problem. The all white one, that's Penny, and she's not mean, but she's super shy and backward and skittish. So she'll be the one we have to grab. But we're gonna get Poppy and get a lead rope on her, and I'm gonna give Poppy and the feed to you, and then Penny will come, and I'll grab a hold of her, and we'll get them hooked up. And he's like, oh, okay. And just at that moment, we're pulling into the barnyard, and we don't even know if the goats are even there because we were pulling into the barnyard at 5:36.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the timestamp from the picture they were out was 4:30 something.
Yeah, you said.
So I'm like, oh, crap. Well, when we're pulling in the barnyard, I see them up behind the barn. So they're there. That's 9/10 of the battle for me. Like, we don't have to jump
Corral
on
them.
Well, we don't have to go hunt them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know where they are. So we pull in front of the barn. I go in, grab 2 lead ropes and a scoop of grain, and by the time we walk up around the non-house end of the barn, and the horses are over at the gate, and they're like, what's going on? Like, the horses know some shit sideways. Like, you
And
got
they
something
also
going
really
on.
like the goats.
That's what I'm telling Shane as we're walking up around. Like, see, hi guys, thanks for keeping the kids in line, like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to the horses, and they're like, like something's up.
They're
like
curious.
they know.
They're curious.
They know something's up. And we walk up around behind the barn, and the 2 goats are standing there. It's everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's no need to panic. I knelt down and shook the grain bucket, and of course the friendly one right over and eating the grain, and I get her on a lead rope, and the shy one, she's like crying, and I shake the grain bucket a little bit more, and she's like, well, I want some grain too. And she comes running right over, shoves her head in the bucket, and I just grab her by the collar and reach around and hook the lead rope on, and all done. No problem. So we, of course, had to do the normal tractor pull goat drag thing to get them to get moving down around. But once we got them down around, honestly, away from the attention of the horses, because this whole time this is going on, like the pasture fence for the horses is like 10, 15 feet away. And the horses are coming down, like, basically chins on the fence the whole way down across. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is exciting. We want to come in the barn with goats. And we got around a corner and went in the barn. And
it was all fine. See, this is a really long story to basically say that nothing happened.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
I hope that is there a crescendo here? Or is it just done?
We'll find out.
Why do you have to use fancy words?
You don't know what a crescendo is?
I do
that's
now.
for music.
It is for music.
Climax is
So
for stories.
Thank you.
The mic drop moment was when we got into the barn, the two little goats just pranced right down the alley and right into the stall. No trouble. Unhooked them, turned, and left them. And it was fine.
Is that the end of the story?
I'm back on your side.
Oh my gosh! How long?
Taylor, can you call in sick tomorrow? I need backup.
Can we start a
Cody,
timer?
maybe. Like I
Put a
need
button
help.
on there
I
for
need
a
help.
timer.
I need help.
Start, stop.
Oh my gosh! Oh
They
yeah.
can be in the
Okay.
corner.
No, listen.
of
You know
the
how I have live
scene.
cam.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna
a
have
timer.
a Kevin timer.
Yes.
When he starts one of these stories, I'll just boop Kevin timer, and then, like, you know what? Here's the thing: if that story would have ended, I got the goats inside their stall. They jumped over the stall into the horse's stall.
coulda lied.
As I was bringing the other horse in, the horse bucked. The goat was on top of him, and they both ran away.
But that's not true.
I
That's
understand,
not at all how it
but
happened.
the way you
Clickbait.
told that story, it was like building up for something, building up for something, building up for something. Like, what is it going to be? Nothing.
That was great. We have two good goats. They're very well behaved. Yeah. Why does there always have to be a
Okay, well,
crescendo?
it's now 8:23, and all we've talked about are goats and horses. We have a big race this weekend, you know.
We've talked about other things.
You're right. That's so true.
Yeah.
Are you getting offended? He's getting offended. I'm sorry. There was a wonderful goat story. Actually, Taylor says it's the
Thanks,
best
Cody. Thanks, Cody.
damn
Taylor. Yeah.
goat story he ever heard. It is
He didn't even say goat story. Come on.
He's being thorough. It's very and the chickens, the ducks, the cattle.
See, Shane gets it.
Yeah.
Not
There's a
helping,
fat
Nipple.
pig
Not
and-
helping.
It's
Not
really
helping.
good. Hey.
See, I have all kinds of supporters. Come on.
She had to wind away from him.
Hey, you're gonna get that label back on you again.
I don't care. I am the bully. I'll sign up for it. I'll have the Kevin's timer and the Christa bully moment, and it could be the Christa bully timer. I don't care. I do not care. You do tell a long story.
My family had goats, and they would poop in my sandbox.
Oh, did you like stack them up and make stuff out of them?
No, I was like 3.
No.
And I just remember the
Can
goat
you please
being on
read
my
Cody's
uncle's car.
comment?
No,
Please.
I'm sorry. we
Please
don't have
read
time
Cody's
for that.
comment. Because it's very true.
He said, it's like the driver's meeting. If you don't cover it in the story, you forfeit the right to have questions later. Oh my gosh, you're right. That's why I kept
So
listening.
we can't ask
and
about
listening.
the goats anymore the rest of the weekend?
We don't have to. I just told you all the details.
This is
I
true.
told you the
Yeah,
whole
what did I
story.
say that you said? This is
What-
the second time tonight Krista has made up things I said I didn't say. I don't believe that. I am also not wearing my glasses, so if I am reading comments incorrectly,
Oh, crap.
there is some that could be a problem.
So the first thing was
Maybe I should pop this
about
out.
him
The me.
talking to
I don't know
you,
what the
cancer
second
race
one was
last
saying.
year. What was the second thing?
No, I don't know.
That's
Well,
a whole new
neither do we.
tab.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it's different.
Oh, see?
I'm making it bigger so I can read.
This is and she thinks I can do this without her here.
The phone.
Best damn
Live.
story ever. Oh, because I did because I said goat story. Sorry about that.
Okay. Thanks for having my back, friends.
Hey, tumblers and umbrellas are packed up from Danny Margle. That's
Ooh,
so
she made these
exciting.
ones, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. She does a really good
And
job.
mine glows in the dark.
Wait till you see the
Special.
one she's bringing for the cancer race. Oh my gosh! And she usually
What-
brings a good amount of them, so we just keep pulling winners till everybody gets one. Oh, they're so good.
Umbrellas?
I haven't seen the umbrellas yet.
Like legit, like golf umbrellas? Like
She makes them now.
What?
She made us the Sawmill Ridge one, honey.
The umbrella?
Yes.
Slow is fast, the umbrella.
She made it as a gift. I showed it to you. We have it. We've used it. Okay. Anyway, glad we all listened to your stories, honey. You're not listening to mine. I want to go over a couple quick things. Cancer race stuff. Okay. Then I have a viewer question that I would like to read live. It's something that they asked me about RC racing, and they were wondering for your advice, but I figured it wasn't just a topic that we could cover quickly. So good that you're here, because you can really add to this. It'll be very good. So about the cancer race, I wanted to inform a couple times. So someone was asking about how late the hobby shop is going to be open on Friday. On Friday, we are going to have the hobby shop open till 6 o'clock. Because we'll go ahead and into the back. There's a chance it might be open sometime between 6 and 7 still. That's just not a guarantee. So guarantee is 6. If we have the manpower to stay open a little bit later, we will do that. And if we don't, we can't.
This is Friday night we're talking about, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Friday night from, say, 6 to 9 is our toughest administrative time period, right?
Of course.
Because like everyone that's available that can run the counter has other things,
other responsibilities
at this race especially. So bear with us. I mean, obviously most of you know, if you really need something.
Well, someone was asking about signing up. It was Ron G. But Ron, if someone's available, like usually I do sign up. Maybe most of you don't know this. When I'm doing cornhole, I usually do sign up too. We're doing the bingo, so I'm not going to be available to do that.
I'll be there doing cornhole.
We're still doing cornhole? Last year we were going to bag cornhole and just focus on bingo.
Oh, well, okay.
He needs something to do so he doesn't go to bingo.
Well, I thought maybe we could give him a job at bingo so he can be involved in all of it and really understand the work and time commitment that goes into it.
I'm worried about him saying it, is what I'm saying.
I'm not.
He will never say that word again.
That word is removed from my vocabulary.
He learned his lesson.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I was upset with him about it, he just thought I was being overdramatic. And then he said to someone else, he was laughing and telling them this joke about how he went to a bingo and yelled out bingo. And that person was like, "You're a jerk."
Dude, that's not cool.
It's not.
And then he told somebody else.
That's not at all what they said either.
No. And then he told someone else, and they did it too. And I was like, "Do you get that I would?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not telling anybody else that story." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not funny, is it?" So anyway, Cody needs some slow as fast stickers, Alex.
They should be coming with Davey.
Awesome.
Gotta do cornhole.
For non-bingo? Okay, I'm going to talk to, actually, Robin. Maybe you can talk to our buddies that help me out with cornhole. I can't think of the boys' names right now.
I can see their faces, but I can't. It's not Huber. It's
anyway,
the other young kids.
You know their names.
Yeah.
It's right there. They have ran the computer for me before, so maybe.
Yeah, I can do some administrative stuff to kick it off and get it going.
Yeah. They've run the computer for me in the past, so I can get it set up and they can do it, and then we can run cornhole. And they'll actually maybe run the computer on cornhole for me. So okay, so we will do cornhole. Bingo's going to be huge. Yeah. We're doing 2 rounds and an intermission. Back to the beginning. Thursday, hobby shop's going to be open normal hours, so 11 to 6. Then Friday, hobby shop is open from between 8 and 9. 9 is your guarantee, 9 a.m.
Friday morning you're talking about?
Yes. To 6 o'clock is your guarantee close, possibly 7.
6 to 9 is the guaranteed hours on Friday.
9 to 6.
Yeah, that.
I'm like, no. 6 to 9 is usually the guaranteed hours during these race weekends.
9 to 6, yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Gage. Maybe Gage has to be at the football game too.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyway, so we have that. And then on Saturday, we'll get through bingo. And then Saturday, we'll do early morning. I'll be in the hobby shop again, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Also about the Chinese auction. I just want to get down to brass tacks on that. There's going to be a table back there. During bingo, you're going to be able to purchase tickets for the Chinese auction or for the bingo. There's going to be people set up back there and selling. We're going to put those sales together. The way that sales are going to do, you can get 25 tickets on a sheet for $20. That's going to be for most everything. Then we're going to have VIP table, which will be like a yellow tablecloth usually, or whatever. Like it's a special color tablecloth. Those are 10 tickets for $20.
It could be green.
And it could be. And those are going to be the most expensive, highest, and like it's just a little bit more to get in on that.
Yeah, like the kits, the Milwaukee bundle, the OGO bags.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And then as we're selling tickets, we're going to write down your name and your phone number. You need not be present to win. So if you do have to leave the event early or you're just visiting, we will contact you on Sunday. That's what we do pretty much all day Sunday. We're going to sell tickets for a short amount of time Sunday morning because I do have some people that are coming into town just for Sunday for mains. Okay. So I told them we would open up and just sell tickets in the morning, and then they're not even racing. They're just going to come and hang out on Sunday, but they wanted to get in on the Chinese auction. So I said we'd hold ticket sales for a short amount of time Sunday morning, and then we'll get into pulling winners all day.
All right, good to know, because somebody asked me about that this evening, and I said ticket sales would stop Saturday night.
That had been the plan,
yeah.
But now that I've heard from more than one person that they wanted to come on Sunday and purchase, I feel like that might be, like if two people are telling me, there's usually more that are not telling me.
Okay.
So we're going to lean that way. Does anyone else have any questions? There was a question about the wife race this time.
Bingo starts at 7 Friday night. BINGO.
No, it's 8.
It's at 8?
Because it's glow bingo, so it has to be dark enough to do it.
Copy that.
So it's an 8 o'clock bingo.
You got a lot of them things to give away.
But we
my gosh, did you see them all?
I saw some.
No, we have. I didn't even picture half of them. We have so many Squishmallows, it's nuts. We're actually going to have a table just for Chinese auction that is Squishmallows. Because there's so many good ones.
Going to be playing bingo all night.
Heck yeah. Well, we could. Huh? That's why I'm doing 2 rounds of it. We're going to do 10. It's 10 games.
2 rounds of
Do you know anything about bingo?
Yeah, I know how to play bingo.
Okay, so like you have 10
bingo?
games.
I do.
We're going to take an intermission and then do another 10 games. Because I have that many Squishmallows.
And then some.
Did you button up the track, or is the 6-pack still blown out in sections? Ouch, that's kind of a little bit of
I don't think it was ever blown out.
Oh, no, it's got holes in it.
Oh, okay, it's blown out.
Yeah. Okay, so...
And no, we did not button it up.
What did you do to the track?
Well, if you show up, you'd know.
Oh, Mike, the bingo is $10 per... It's like 3 games, but then there's 10 games. I don't know all the perfect lingo for bingo. That's why I was kind of asking. So it's 10 games total, but there's 3 bingo cards per game, and each one of those packs is $10. So probably if you're good at this, you at least want to have 3 of those. So $30 twice is what you want to count on.
My grandmother was a bingo queen,
but I have glow-in-the-dark daubers, too.
Oh.
So you have to get the daubers. And I think that those sell for $4, I think.
Can I just get one?
Yeah.
For myself? Me and Dave, you'll be painting each other.
I was just going to say, I'll sponsor you one.
Yeah.
I know where they are.
Ticket sales will be all day Saturday, Carl.
We're going to come back to the track situation. That is on the list of things to discuss.
We can discuss it now.
No, I want to finish the BINGO conversation.
No, I'm done. I would like you to talk about the track.
Okay.
Can we make it a long story short, though? Because I can't wait to read this viewer question.
No, if I'm on a timer, I'm just not willing to participate.
There's no actual timer.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
Calm down.
No. Do I have an open floor, or...
You have an open floor. Hold on, I'm just getting my...
You can stopwatch me if you want.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so I'm going to answer the question about the 6-pack. It has not been worked on. It comes back to Mother Nature has not been kind to us in the opposite way that we normally talk about. Because this layout was built not out of dust, but this layout was built in the Sahara Desert dry, and the only moisture in it was what we forced into it. And it's so hard. Like, you've built tracks and jumps. Like, if you don't, you have to force feed it the moisture to make it hold together when you try to build it.
Dust is the worst to build.
And then even when you have it, like the moisture composition of the pile of jump dirt is right, when you go to put it down and it's in the middle of an afternoon on a Saturday or Sunday and we're all here working and the pile of jump dirt's great in the meat of it. Mm-hmm. So you scoop it and flip it and you get the perfect scoop of jump dirt, and you go over to lay it down on this Sahara Desert dry piece of paper that's baked.
It doesn't bond.
No. So you got to water the surface, and you theoretically need to really till it and then water it, and then put the perfect moisture bucket of soil on to construct the obstacle. Well, you know what?
And then you got to do it again right after that in this case.
Yeah,
you know
90 seconds later.
That first one might be great, but that one after, because now you just lost all your room to have with the machine.
It's seconds between the scoops of soil just building the one of the 6.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're tracking over it.
That's a 4-bucket jump right there.
You're tracking over it, which you watered enough to try to put moisture in the, I'll say, footprint, but the footprint is easily an inch or 2 thick of dust. So you track over it, and all the moisture dirt now sticks to the tracks of the machine. It's just a mess from word go when you're working in the Sahara Desert to try to build a jump, right? So over the years, I mean, Cody and I have really tried to develop a process to do it, and it works great with a little help from Mother Nature. But when you're left completely on your own with sunshine and rainbows, which sounds great, but it actually sucks. You giving me that look.
I'm just listening intently.
Yeah. She's bored to death already. But anyway, so we go back to trying to build this obstacle, and Alex said, you might build the first one, but till you get back to the second, third, fourth one, it's not an hour later, but it's 18 minutes later. No big deal. Well, yeah, except the 95-degree sunshine is beating down on what you're trying to do.
You already put down,
and we're not afraid to work, but you can't be out there like there's no mister system. Like if we want to put water down, it's either Cody's dragging the 1.5, 2-inch fire hose by himself, or I mean, we do have a couple garden hose options, but the hose is across the track, and is it where the jump pile or jump dirt pile's at? Do you have to whip the hose out of the road to run the cat around? You know, like there's always logistical issues to it in some way, shape, or form. And long story short, this layout was built in the baking sun and the heat, and it didn't knit as well as some layouts have. Like the layouts that are built out of mud, basically. Like if it pours down rain in the middle of a layout change,
They're the best.
It sucks.
Oh, it's terrible
No,
to work
it doesn't
with, but
suck.
it forms.
No, it sucks for us to build it.
I understand.
It's like working with Toby, like with wet clay on a wheel. Like you get messy, and it's terrible. But it's also
comes
easy at the
together.
same time.
Squishy and what a mess.
Yeah, but then if you add the sawdust to that mud at some point, oh my gosh,
amazing.
it's the best that you can make.
So you have the benefit of the tracked skid steer, so you can work in the mud.
Then and also though, people don't understand that you cannot, you can't replicate that with a hose.
No.
If Mother Nature doesn't do it, the molecules in that soil don't open up in the same way as they do when it's raining.
Man and or woman cannot replicate Mother Nature's rain.
Yeah.
You can't.
Can't.
It's just not. It's not possible.
So, this is to say.
It's only the first quarter of my long story, so just.
Oh yeah, we're still
chill out.
on one topic.
Honey, it is 8:41.
Yeah.
I thought all that was necessary.
He said the same thing twice.
Well,
Which time?
see, I don't.
Are you doing it on purpose now?
No, absolutely not.
A lot of people don't understand what it takes to build
Like
a
your
track.
pearls, though. Tell your pearls.
What? Go ahead, Alex.
A lot of people don't understand what it takes to build a track or even alter one section, because a lot of times, like, to fix the 6-pack, theoretically, like, if it was me and, in a perfect world, pick the whole thing up and start over.
Sure.
But that takes time, and, you're doing all the other things. A lot of people don't understand how much work it takes.
I wasn't even going to go there with that, but since you opened the door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. So, Harry's Corner, the ice rink, right?
That's where we oiled before the last race, and it got slick.
It was a failed experiment in a way.
That worked out in a way.
Well,
People still liked it.
it was a failed experiment in what we were trying to achieve.
Accomplish, yeah.
Which, in the end, the failure wasn't a total failure. Like, we swung for the fence. It's the Kenny Rogers analogy of, the guy's trying to hit the ball, and turns out he's not the greatest hitter, but man, he was really a good pitcher. Anyway, you're too young.
I know Kenny Rogers.
So, anyway, it all worked out, but we learned, well, I hope we learned something, because we went at it again and did it a little differently, and I really hope that we achieve a different result.
Yeah. So
Now,
what he's trying to say is that he did re-oil the front section there at Harry's Corner. He did it in a different way, and he's hoping to achieve a little bit of a different result. So here's the thing. We haven't ran on it yet, and we can't not answer questions as to what it did or did not do at this time.
Don't know.
But it'll either be what it was before, or it'll be something different.
That's 100% true. I will tell you that I am in full commitment that by noon on Thursday, if it's a crap show and cars are doing donuts and it's a mess, it takes us an hour and 30 to an hour and 45 minutes to pull a piece of pipe and regrind the whole section, water it, and roll it back in and make it all go away.
Sure. Because this is the other problem about the 6-pack is the pipe that needs to be removed in order to get equipment to that section. So, we try to lay the biggest pieces of pipe as we can to have it all be one continuous piece rather than little pieces here and there.
Yeah.
And in that, a lot of times you don't when you're laying the pipe, you don't think about, we should have a break here or a break there so that if we do have to access this, you could never think about that while you're laying pipe.
100%. And even if we didn't care about the pipe, just cut it and make a equipment entrance.
Sure. Still getting to the section. Anyway, so long story short.
You'd have to tear the whole section out and completely rebuild it.
If you wanted it perfect, yeah.
It's not happening.
Hey, I want to change the subject because I see in the comments that ACS Hobbies is in the comments, and I have got to show Tony and everybody else. Hey, what happened here? We're going to have to come back here and go to studio mode for a second. Alex brought me a picture of what we have to come. You guys keep talking while I make this work.
Oh, can I
Alex,
continue
tell us
my
about
long
what we're
story?
going to show it.
I got to talk. Okay, so
You're up, kid. Let's go.
My good friends Tony and Colleen at ACS Hobbies, they helped with the beginning of this whole, when it was the rack.
Yeah.
They were big into it with Doug McCullough and all that. So, and then you guys took it over and made it your own thing and made it this awesome thing. So, Tony and Colleen are very gracious to help out and donate, and it just seems like he's trying to donate his whole hobby shop.
Yeah, clearly.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
pretty wild.
So amazing. So
Yeah, very grateful.
here, guys, is the pause that. Oh, sorry, got away from me. So this is the latest round
Wow.
of more additions coming in there from Tony. I mean, look at this stack.
It's
1,
crazy.
2, 8. That's 11 RTR cars.
My mind is
wild.
absolutely blown. I cannot say thank you enough. Like, this is such a huge addition. And just like you said, he has been involved. They have been involved in this event from the very beginning. And, you know, such huge supporters.
I remember back when Billy and I would take the big bus and go over there to McCullough's and hang out. And, you know, it was always like the Mother Nature curse we live in life. Like, every year it would rain and there would always be a mud fest. And we didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
fun.
mustered up the stones to go to the hippie pits one time in my life going there. Got out alive, but it was wow. I mean, we talk about going to the back 40 here. The hippie pits at McCullough's back in the day. That was
That's the back
Yeah.
80.
that was yeah. It was an experience, a lot of fun, and it's where the grassroots stuff really, like,
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Mike says we're trying to get Tony to come out next year with us.
No, he's
Absolutely.
coming out to the Halloween race this year.
Oh, awesome. That'd
I don't
be
know
great.
if he knows it yet.
He's calling
But he
you out,
is.
Tony.
But
Calling you
yeah,
out.
I mean, for anyone that's not been following along on the Cancer Race page, this is actually the third round of donations coming in there from ACS Hobbies. So the first round was the low
TLR.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Nitro E kit.
Yes.
It's both.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is I didn't even know
Yeah.
they did that.
It's a TLR thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The second one was the low C Sprint. So
Mhm.
we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
low C Sprint that's going to be up
22
for
Sprint
grabs. And now this third edition, which is basically all the rest of the cars that were left. It's like, oh my
Now
gosh.
shells are empty. so-
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
just a huge, so super, super grateful. That's awesome. And honestly, so many people are going to go home happy with some awesome stuff from this one. So we're
Yeah.
really excited. Okay, so I want to ask one more question to Alex, and then we have to get to our viewer question. So I want to talk about the short course class this weekend. That is something I forgot to publicly announce or whatever. So you have the floor. Tell us about what's going on this weekend, Alex.
Well,
What
we
you
got
doing?
we got enough knuckleheads together to do a 4-wheel drive short course class, its own class. And according to my count, and Taylor will probably correct me in the comments, I think we're up to 13 or 14 confirmed short courses
No way.
that are like definite confirmed, and there's like 8 I'm like 99% sure. So we're liable to have 2 heats of 4-wheel drive short course. Not
Thank-
promising it.
Thank heavens I actually set the heats and mains rounds up when I had the class to change it. And do you know, can I add a sidebar real quick? So I pulled in 4-wheel drive mod short course, and when I added you as an entry to it, you had a transponder number.
I ran
in
it here at this
Yeah.
race last year. Me
Okay.
and Mike.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Brent Morgan was in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
Will Alameda. It was only 4 of us.
there. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Super exciting.
Cool.
Well, good job bringing in all the entries. So, who, other than yourself, who's your money on?
I don't. I just got word Thomas Kaufman might have one. So.
Ooh.
Ugh.
He has to finish to win.
That's true.
What brand is it?
I don't know. I just heard he might be bringing one.
Okay.
That's not amongst the confirmed ones.
He's known for coming in too hot and either
Mhm.
A, running out of battery, thermaling,
Or finishing with a broken shock. I mean, like,
Yes.
honestly,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter what goes wrong. He can still finish the race, so you better watch out.
Uncle
super
Mike's
fast,
Uncle
but-
Mike's out to get me after I had to spank him at WO.
So,
Did you really, did you legit spank him?
I had a hero lap.
ooh, buddy.
So he was leading and you had a hero lap and gave him a licking?
I started I think 4th or something. And then it became the Uncle Mike and I show, and we battled in the first half, and then he chased me, and then I got like 7 or 8 seconds on him, and then just how the scoring worked out.
I'm gonna have to get confirmation on that story during hopefully my Battleship Redemption effort with Davey during the BINGO event. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Since you tell stories long, there's no way that we're going to go ahead and change the subject, but I do want to read. Mike Egelberger says there are 2 short course with Chris and I right now. Jim and Scott should be pulling in with theirs now, too. So.
And Maya has one, too, so.
Oh.
That's another one to watch out for.
Okay. Right. Is Maya coming this weekend?
I believe so.
Well, that's great. I miss her. This is a question I received online. It says, Christa, I need advice. We have a few young racers coming up through the ranks. One 10 years old or so. I shouldn't tell all the details. Anyway, they're young. They're both young men, and they have many hours of track routing time. So they do lots of practice. Okay. They're determined guys. Oh, hit the wrong button. The problem that we have with them is they're both hacks. I mean, they're wrecking ball drivers, and everyone knows it. We've tried talking to them, warning them not to get that type of reputation, what could happen to them during a race. Instead of other racers racing them, they're starting to run the boys into the boards to eliminate them in their run because of their wrecking ball ways. I feel bad because they're kids, and they don't really comprehend racing and how to set up a clean pass. But they're both going to be good. Right now they are one-track kids, but if they go out and race with the big boys and do this, it might ruin their chance of being doing bigger things. Any advice would be helpful. Ask Kevin if he has any input. We love these kids and want to see them do really well. What's your advice?
Not knowing who you're talking about. Literally not knowing. It's hard for me to really give advice because I'm thinking about Greg Harmer. I'm going to call him out. I'm going there. So Greg Harmer, young hot shot, tons of talent, but he's a little rough. Okay. Like he'd push people around a little bit, and I went to him within the last year, and I said, Greg, listen, you got a ton of talent. You can do this. You got to stop rubbing the kingpins the wrong way. And at that moment, I didn't know if I was really getting anywhere. Like I'm trying to do like not the race director's job, but like the track owner. Like, hey,
you're being a mentor.
Yeah.
Well, yes, in from a track owner's perspective, right? I don't race with him. God knows I don't have 1/3 of a percent of the talent he's got, right? And he's been coming here for a really long time. He's a nice kid, and his dad's super respectful. Like we really liked him, but he's been in some situations that I've had to deal with administratively over the years, and I spoke to him. And at least the last 2 races for sure, I think even more, I actually have had the opportunity to go to him and like after the podium or after the particular race and kind of have like a super heartfelt moment with him that
giving him kudos.
Yeah, like, dude, you're doing great. Like, I watched you.
It was a very clean pass.
That's right. That's the one that started it. It was him and who was one of the hot shots that was here, and he jumped inside and made a super clean pass. Horn.
Oh,
Horn was here.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah. The greatest thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, Harmer put on this freaking clinic pass on.
Yeah, it was really
last
good.
turn, last lap. Yeah.
he raced him clean, like it was textbook. And I went to him after that, and I was like, dude, listen, I am so proud of you. You're getting it, and I know I've been hard on you in the past, and I'm really proud of you. And like we had like a mentor moment,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked me in the eye, like we've talked about, and he was like, thank you.
Sure.
Well,
I want to read Brock's comment. He said, when Ricky started racing local to us, guys like P-Word were very supportive and hearing things from them stuck even when I was saying the same things. That was actually going to be my advice or my response back to this is find the people that they look up to and have them be the ones. The other thing that you can do is, have a great race director and talk to them about like, hey, what are we doing? When are we going to call it? When's it the time to give it back? Or just notifying a race director. I don't know where these people are racing, but like at a place like here, if I, as a track owner, want Alex to keep an eye on someone that I've heard a complaint about, I need to notify him and let him know, hey, listen, there's a situation here. We need to watch this. And then let those people know ahead of time, hey, we've heard complaints about you and we are going to be watching you for clean driving. And if you take somebody out, you are going to be asked to give it back. So, and if you don't give it back, you'll have a stop and go. And if you don't stop and go, then you're done. And when you make hard and fast rules like that, there's no more guesswork.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add, Alex?
Not particularly to you or Stan. I agree with everything you just said, but to the thing you read.
Sure.
I'd like to see them race, like these individuals race, so I know exactly what level we're talking about of hacking, But, in my mind, get a practice day where there's someone that's pretty good, pretty experienced, a lot of racecraft to them. All right, let's have a lap where these kids follow around this guy with racecraft and let them try to pass and see how they pass, and then let the guy with the racecraft teach them how to pass.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then be like, okay, this is how I could hack you, or this is how I can wait till you make a mistake or wait till you leave the inside open.
Right. And then, especially if you find someone that those kids have respect for, that's going to go further than anything else.
Yeah.
And it's good that you said about the level that they're at because, there's some novice drivers right now that are total hacks. But guess what? They're
not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, they just don't know where they're
Sometimes
sending
you overdrive
it.
a turn. I do
Our
it.
kid,
Yes,
It's,
How do you think I beat Uncle Mike?
She doesn't realize she's taking people
your
out,
back,
but she is. So, Shane says, Brock, dads don't know what they're talking about. Go through the same things with Gavin. Yeah, that's another big part of the problem. If you're too close to the people, it doesn't even have to be a dad thing. If you're buddies and then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, show me, like if you're so good, then you do it. So finding someone that's just that next level up is a big deal.
Yeah, you touched a nerve unintentionally with me. That is a whole other can of worms that I'm gonna make a note, and we'll touch that at another moment.
Okay. You mean another night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because this whole like mentorship, like, are we talking about the race director dropping the hammer and calling bad driving, or are we talking about really mentoring our young drivers and trying to make them better people or drivers?
And isn't it?
It's different.
No, but we're answering a question, and I think these are the levels. The first level is a practice day, or maybe even the first level is just someone talking to them and that they respect. And then maybe it's if that person is like, hey, I can show you some of the things I learned in a practice day. And then if that's still not working, then maybe it is going to the race director.
And even in between, maybe it takes that person sitting in the booth with the race director saying, hey, let's go watch a sort of e-buggy. And I'm going to talk to you about it the whole time.
That's a great idea. What if they could befriend the race director and dad has that kid have to go up and help call rough driving? Hey, can you show me what is considered rough driving? Because or even watching a race with them. hey, you show me what you think is unacceptable. And that might be a good way for him to realize, oh, wait, I don't ever want to be that
I like
guy.
that can of worms.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I have a hard time with the newbies. Arms on the rail driving.
Mm-hmm.
Or the radio sitting on the rail driving.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you hold it. You cannot sit it down.
Mm-hmm.
In my radios for my old school friends, Dan Hamburger on the right with his radio in your face, and then I can't remember the other guy
You
that
don't have
always
to call
had
everyone out by name.
but they're my friends. I'm allowed. The other guy on my right that had the chrome wrap on his Futaba that was not in my face, but close enough to the glare of my glasses that every time I looked to the right, all I could see was shine.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know,
Jarrett's,
there's etiquette.
Jarrett says put an intermediate first season driver to run expert nitro, and Pit Dad didn't know anything, or didn't know. Hey, yeah, like sometimes being thrown into the deep end.
Yeah.
You have to learn the lesson really quick. Vin, I love your comment. He says passing drills. Yeah, you and I are going to talk this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis and I are going live right after this on Facebook Live, Dennis Brew. So you guys, we can head over and check out A Day in the Life, Dennis Brew. And then Shane Yoder says once Drake, who is Gavin's favorite pro, told Gavin to listen to me, Gavin and I started making huge strides as father-son team.
That's cute. Yeah. Okay.
Come over and say hello, help us out and support us by coming over. Who's he talking to? You?
I hope me.
He's definitely talking to you.
I hope me.
We
Must
don't,
be you.
We don't travel. Anybody
guys,
knows us, we don't travel.
It's 9:02. It
Yeah.
is time to go.
Is it?
Yes.
I have one more story.
Do you?
No, just kidding.
I think that story's still going for 27 minutes and 20 seconds. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you this weekend at the cancer race here at LCRC. Remember, all proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We would be so glad to have you. Remember, you can still participate in the Chinese auction and support the cause, even if you are not a participant in this event. Also, do not think that it's not for you if you're not an 8 scale guy. We have tons of oval things. We have hobbyist things. We have things for non-RC people in general. So it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
If you like supporting a good cause, you should really come and visit us this weekend. Come see us on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing all of you and appreciate